All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. The moment has arrived. It is the last round of Swiss here in Austin for the Star Wars Unlimited Planetary Qualifier at Dragon's Lair. I am West. This is
Trey.
This is Trey.
I'm Trey.
He's really does not want to see Kira.
Please no.
Please no Kira. So here's the good news. Trey, no Kira this round.
No Kira.
No Kira this round.
Thank
we have
you.
a matchup between two 5-1 players. So both these guys fighting for their tournament lives. I say that. They might still sneak in on tiebreakers. But the reality is that they don't want it to go that far. We've seen. Oh, I didn't do the names. I suck at this, Trey. Check this out.
I don't think Hunter got
Check
mine
this out.
by going my Michael.
No, I don't think these are. This is not fair. So this is Lee on the left-hand side of your screen. I'll do a little bit of intro here in a minute after I get this thing to finish saving. And
He just waved at the camera as you said his name.
I know, right?
That was pretty cool.
All right,
How loud are
Hunter
you?
was on stream earlier today with his Palpatine green. He is back now. Let's do a quick. We'll do a quick intro. On your left, this is Lee, another Austin local. He's on Cad Bane, Tarkentown, and of course, you might remember Hunter from earlier in the day playing his Palpatine ECL.
So Cad Bane is another one. I haven't spent a lot of time with Cad Bane. It's just another in that line of red paired with something that deals damage to hit with Tarkentown.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm interested. I feel like Hunter probably has an advantage in this one because a lot of the benefits of Cad and Tarkentown are really built into stopping early plays, and Hunter doesn't really care all that much about his early plays. They're just there to stop.
They're there to slow you down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Well, early on, not much doing. Hunter starts with a Yularen. Lee brings in a Cloud Rider, wipes it out, and we're on to the next turn.
Okay. Hunter's going to get another one here.
And then, what is that in space? That's difficult to see. Give me a moment.
That's the pinger, isn't it? No, that's the lurking tie fighter.
That's a lurking tie. Yep.
Lurking tie.
Okay. That's a good early pull here for Cad. He's going to need that power. And it's going to be a little difficult for Palpatine to deal with.
I think Hunter regrets a little bit. He had an opportunity there to play resupply instead of the super laser tech, and I think that was he regrets that play a little bit.
Very well
his
might.
choice was to maybe trade with something, or he was trying to get ahead and maybe trade with something with the
There's the
super laser tech.
Early damage trades, base damage going Lee's way here.
Oh, so he is actually
There
turning
comes
it
a
off,
Forlom.
or he is actually using it and giving it to Hunter.
A little surprised by that, truth be told.
Guess he's going full out aggro and doesn't. He can't keep Hunter off of it anyway, so
Might as well.
Might as well get it out of the way.
He just played the Forlom. He didn't ambush him and just pinged the super laser tech to death. Already to 7 resources.
Hunter is already on 7.
Goodness gracious, because here comes the Dark Lord. Going for a Black Sun Starfighter in the high orbitals.
That Black Sun Starfighter or Sentinel is looking pretty spicy right now.
Certainly not something that the TIE Phantom wants to see. Hunter with that double ramp, thanks to the resupply and the super laser tech, means an early turnout here for the Dark Lord. It also means that Cad comes out on 6, doesn't he? Let's have a peek.
I haven't looked at it.
Yeah, that means
6.
Cad and Palpatine are both going to be on the board.
What did we just miss?
On the same
Something
turn.
got.
He used Tarkentown.
Oh, Tarkentowned him.
He used Tarkentown to clear Vader. So Tarkentown expended, but I think with good use, and he backs it up with a Zuckuss.
So this is one of the potential outs for the Lurking TIE Fighter is to keep dudes off the board for Hunter and then use the Cad Bane's ping ability to get rid of, make that be the only place where he has to put a damage.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Cannot let that Lurking TIE hang out, so he doesn't. And then there's the big hit from Zuckuss. All right. We're going to start with a Yularen here on Palpatine's flip turn. Of course, we haven't seen Cad come out either. Well, this is the turn Cad can come out.
Yeah, Cad will come out now.
Yep.
He's pushing damage.
Lackeys for 5. Heal 1 with Yularen.
The enterprising lackeys. Look at that. So he's going to heal 1 with Yularen. and play the Enterprising Lackeys out of set 2. A double green card you don't see a lot of.
So he ECL'd him out.
Okay, so ECL now expended for Hunter.
Pop that up again.
They keep coming back. Their thing is, when they die, you can swap them into your resource
Right.
row
Okay.
for something else.
I mean, still
And
4
then
for
they
a
have
5/5 is pretty strong.
I mean, well, and six for a 5/5 out of your smuggle is not terrible either. Like,
not when you're out of cards.
not when you're out of cards, or not when it's late in the game, or whatever. All right, so that was a Ruthless Raider, it looks like. Yep, that's a Raider in the orbitals.
It looks like Palpa's getting ready to steal. I'm surprised he took that. Didn't want to try to take the Ruthless Raider.
Yeah, he's gonna sack the lackeys, put them in the row, and then on the flip, I'm sure he'll steal Zuckuss here.
It's still Zuckuss. I'm surprised he didn't steal the Raider.
He put the damage on
Yeah.
Zuckuss.
We're going to flip.
He should have 11 left. There we go.
I'll go ahead and kill Cad.
All right. Palpatine comes in, wipes out Cad. Only 2 damage back because Cad has Raid, not base damage built into the card.
I feel like that's really strange to me that he used Palp to take the
Rather than the
Zuckuss-
Raider.
Rather than the Raider, because
Maybe
he's
he
got
has something
so
else.
many things.
What else could he? I mean,
He's got so many things to deal with guys on the ground.
Doesn't have. He could. Well, I mean, fair. Also, wouldn't it be nice to go ahead and steal your opponent's Raider and then use that game text against them? But goodness gracious, here we go. As Unit Cad comes in to steal steal the things.
Unit Cad is here.
And he's going to ping one onto the Emperor of the Empire. Reinforcement Walker.
He's gonna lose ground here on the damage race
Going to heal 3.
to that 4. So he healed 3 and then
took
4 back.
Took
But
4
he's
back.
definitely got
So
that big
he's
beater now.
holding the line, but now stealing the initiative. Now the reason for this play, he's holding an overwhelming barrage. He's going to get his guys back, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, this is one. He's not going to get the Forlon back or the Zuckuss or whichever one it was. That's going to go back to him. It goes back to the owner, doesn't it?
Oh, that's a good point. I hadn't thought about that. So there's the OB.
7-1.
So Cad dies. Zuckuss comes in exhausted. Here we go. And Yularen goes back to his side of the board.
He's got some healing coming his way.
That's actually a really sneaky way to get Zuckuss back. I hadn't thought about that. That's brilliant.
Pretty good.
That's really awesome. Because if you steal your own unit back, you don't mind necessarily attacking with Cad. Because if he, for some reason, he's the last card under there, you just be like, okay, screw it, I don't care.
He's right.
Let's do 4 to base.
Yep, 4 to base.
4 to base. He's about to heal 3 and do a ton of damage.
Okay, gonna step on Zuckuss. He pretty much has to heal 3 with
Yeah,
the
it's just
Walker.
it's a
Yep, it's kind of a reflex.
-1 back. I don't even know if he really looked at the card.
It was a
It was a super laser
It was a
attack.
super
He
laser
wasn't going
attack,
to grab
so
it
he didn't
anyway,
care
but
at
I
this
didn't see him. He didn't spend a lot of time paying attention to it.
punishing 1. All right.
Heal 1.
All right. Plays the guard to heal a little more.
Colonel Yularen's doing some work over there.
He is definitely doing some work. And Bazine shows him a Vader and a. This is not a difficult decision.
You got a command back, I believe.
I didn't see what he grabbed. Hang on a minute. I got to get Bazine put up. There we go. He drew into a command, I believe. Yes. He's going to McClunky. Yep.
To get rid of. Now, what's he going to kill? He's going to. Oh, that guy.
Yep. Put 3 on the. Yeah. Put 3 on. Stop the healing for sure.
Also, a little surprised that
Now,
Hunter used that guy to.
technically, because that Walker is an 8/11 at the moment, that doesn't kill him, but he will die in like the end phase. So they're just going to go ahead and clean it up right now. But by the strict letter of the rules, the Walker is technically still on the board. Another Bazine.
But I'm also find it interesting that he crashed that overwhelming barraged guy or Walker into the Zuckuss. Or
He didn't. He crashed it into Cad.
No,
That's
he killed. No, he killed Cad with the
Oh,
OB,
when he- oh, he- and he
and
killed
then
Zuckuss,
crashed
and then
his
he
guy
killed
into
Zuckuss.
Zuckuss.
Yeah.
If
Yeah,
you're
that's
going to
true.
play if you're going to play guys that are Sentinel, then
I missed a little bit of damage going through on.
they're
Lee's
playing quick.
base. There we go.
They're playing quick. I don't know.
They
He's
are
got
playing
a
quick.
10,
All
and
right, so now we got
he's
an OB
got
on
7
Palpatine.
there. Okay. OB.
So now he's going to clear the Raider.
2 damage. He's going to lose. He's going
Okay.
to lose.
And Yularen. Yep.
Yularen. Getting late in the day. My brain's slowing down.
Yep. Day's young, my friend. All right, and 3 more from.
So he's at
I lost
20.
what play that was in space. It's hard to see.
It's the punishing one.
Right, I remember now. It's the punishing one. Correct. Chad also pointing out the Saboteur on Zuckuss basically means you have to murder him as quick as you can.
That makes sense. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
McClunky coming in to kill the second Sentinel that Hunter had played.
Still got more Sentinels, though. 6 damage.
And 6 going in.
A surprise strike ends it here, though.
If he can draw into one, if he has them. We don't know. We don't have deck lists, so going to play.
He's gonna go looking for
Jabba.
one.
Ooh, he's going to go dig for one. I like this play. Jabba's one of those cards that definitely made an impact in set 1, but after set 1, a lot of folks just kind of quit playing him. If he draws into the surprise strike, Hunter has to deal with this punishing one. Nope, it's a McClunky.
Even if he doesn't, Hunter has to claim.
Oh, Hunter's going to be claiming here, I think.
But even if he doesn't, the 2 damage from Jabba finishes him off unless he does something about it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's one point.
It's going to be difficult to kill Jabba.
The Sentinel is standing in the way.
Oh, fair enough.
But still, I still think you. I mean, Hunter's going to go ahead and push a little more damage. Okay.
Which leaves him open to surprise strike.
I mean, it is what it is. The game is all about risk, my friend, and sometimes you just got to make him have it.
You got 1 card. 1 card, 3 resources up.
It's difficult for me to tell what Hunter has spent and what he hasn't spent.
He's not turning his stuff sideways.
Yeah,
Maybe that should be my next tagline: is turn your.
Lee's also asking, and you're required to respond,
Right.
correctly. Is he smuggled in? Is that his jetpack?
Jetpack, but it makes a shield that's going to go away.
Yeah.
And isn't enough to kill you.
There we go. He's going to smuggle in a jetpack.
We've got a Vader. I feel like we're going to get Vader on the table digging for the 3rd Sentinel in the air.
But he's still got to come up. He's got to have or the Black Sun Starfighter. He's going to have another space Sentinel.
That's what I meant. The Space Sentinel.
Yeah. That would do it. Hunter's still on the button. That Vader's going to loom large here. He has to be looking for an answer to the space unit in his top 10. Shame he doesn't have a Devastator right now. That'd be a great play. Just drop that 10-power Sentinel in space and be like, bring it.
Not if you're rooting for Lee.
Interesting. Why would you? Okay. All right.
I feel like that's intriguing.
It's still a very close game. It feels like we're 1 to 2 actions away. Does Lee have? Looks like
No, he would slam down.
if he had a surprise strike, he's got 2 events in his hand. We know one of them is actually we
One
don't
of
know
them's McClunky.
He played the McClunky already.
Oh, well, that's
He's got a
Waylay.
Waylay.
He's got a
There's the
Waylay.
No, you're right. He just drew them. Okay. He's going Bazine again.
And
So that's game. Well, it depends on
Maybe.
what he draws.
He drew a Coruscant Guard,
Nothing.
which would have an ambush of 3 on the ground. 4 to base. Oh, interesting.
Well, it's game over. It's going to have an ambush of 3 on the ground, which isn't going to kill Jabba. Well, I guess Jabba has to go through. He still has to go through the Sentinel guy.
Yep, 2. So it's now Hunter actually has a lead here. Unless Lee has a way around this Sentinel.
That Sentinel has been causing issues for Lee.
Yeah, for sure. Yes, the Royal Guard has an extra health, as Chad is pointing out. He's a 3/5 Sentinel. There's 3 to base. It's about as close as it gets here, ladies and gentlemen. Both leaders hanging on by their fingernails.
Claim?
Hunter claims. He basically told Lee, if you had it, you had it. He's going to bounce the Sentinel, and there it is. He has the Waylay.
He had the Waylay.
And that's game 1. Okay.
Game 1. That was
That was a good game.
close.
That was nice. All right, we'll get reset here as everybody pauses to make their sideboarding decisions.
How are your breakers today? Probably good.
I think they're okay, but like I don't think it's. I can't depend
Now,
on that stuff.
I've been trying to remember not to show sideboarding decisions. You and I can look at things, but because the stream is not, where people aren't supposed to have this information until we get into the top 8 and you actually get the deck list, the person you're playing across from, I'm trying not to show everybody what's going on in the sideboard. We get to the top 8, I'll leave the top-down camera on. You can see everything these guys do that they want to show you.
Now the people just get to watch their faces and see how much they agonize over decisions.
Yep. Which actually sometimes is really funny. I mean, when we were doing the PQ in Mobile, the eventual winner of that event was Frank, and he played a couple of matches on camera in the Swiss rounds. And good matches, right? Like tough matches. And a couple of times, he would put his hand down and he'd lean back and he'd run his fingers through his hair and he'd agonize over what the board state was. And it was a lot of fun to watch. Sometimes I thought he was leaning back to stay out of my little camera, my little player boxes, right? Because I've got the big views, right? Like I can put either player up in the full screen, but of course when they're playing, I want people to see, body language is important, I think, in a game like this. And I like being able to show players, the viewers, the players as they're playing, because I think that matters. You can usually tell by somebody's action, how they react, whether or not they have a play, right? Like you said earlier, you're talking about he just windmill slamming it on the table if he's got it, right? Same idea.
There's no downside to just stacking Palp.
I didn't complain when you put it over there.
All right, looks like both of them are winding down here from the sideboarding process, just shuffling up here.
Bazin did a lot of work that game.
Bazin just continued. Well, that was like his constant McClunky target, right? One to play it, one to bounce it, one to play it, one to bounce. And he did that like 3 times.
I think Hunter might have considered playing around it.
In what way?
Well, like in the end, when Vader, when he didn't play the Vader first, he just attacked for 3 with this guy.
Yeah.
If he plays the Vader there, then there's nothing to hit with Bazin. He left himself open to getting the
That's true.
Vader taken by Bazin.
He certainly knows Bazin is in hand because Bazin's come down and gone back and come down and gone back. So it's there. I mean, he could resource it, but like either way, he still has access to it. He has one either in hand or in the resource row, and it's got smuggle. So I mean,
Trying to find it.
Yeah, exactly. See, you get it.
You double ramp that game. Ramp's usually not great for me.
Yeah.
Hunter's trying to decide if he wants to resource that Vader or not.
I mean,
He put it down once and then picked it back
he's
up.
He's sitting on a command of Vader. He hasn't mulliganed, so he obviously feels comfortable with what he's got.
Didn't have it.
He's got a Gamorrean retainer.
The Black Sun
He
Starfighter.
he
There's a
resourced the
command.
Vader. That feels terrible, but he must like the rest of his hand enough. Certainly, the command is a great card to draw early. Lee, unfortunately, not happy with his hand, looking like he's going to grab the mulligan here.
That's the name of the game.
No, it's not.
Oh, that's right. It's on Star Wars.
Star Wars Unlimited. You keep saying.
I wonder how that game. Well, I guess no.
What's the question?
I'm thinking about. I wonder how that game turns out differently if Hunter chooses to take the 4/6.
I mean, choose to take.
With Palpatine to take the space unit.
To take the Raider instead of. Well, certainly the Raider did his job. He put at least 8 more damage on the base, I think.
But then Cad just took it and gave it back to himself. Now, that's an interesting interaction that I hadn't considered. Is that
I hadn't either.
Using the
Chat
Cad unit
pointed out.
to get your guy back from
Palpatine. That's actually a really cool interaction that I didn't think of. All right, game 2 underway here. Start things off, Hunter, with a Gamorrean retainer.
Let's just start like last time and trade that out.
Trade that out with a Cloud Rider.
That's exactly the same thing
So
that happened.
It feels
last time.
like we just saw this game.
Now we're getting a resupply from Hunter.
Yep. Turn 2 into a resupply.
Cad, this is the same game so far.
So fun.
He just played the resupply instead of the
played,
supervisor.
and
the
the
lurking tie is now
yeah,
there.
so far this is literally the same game. That's actually kind of funny.
Hold on.
Now he's got a Black Sun here to start with. If he wants to this round, he's going to go for a command. He's going to pull the retainer back. and ramp.
It's just ramp, ramp, ramp.
I love it.
Yep. I'll take initiative.
Hunter's just like foot down. That is the wrong card. My apologies. I hit the wrong button.
I mean, it's double green. So
Foot down and ramp, 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 just like you said.
Okay.
Ooh, classic Boba. All right, so there's the command. Classic Boba and 4 damage to base. There we go. Hunter sitting on a Rook, a Black Sun Starfighter. We know he's got. Looks like he's got. We know he's got the retainer, and it looks like he's got a Phase 3 Dark Trooper in there as well. Okay,
ECL
he's
to
gonna
stop the damage.
ECL.
The Starfighter.
Why use the ECL when you could just play it? It's a Sentinel. He can't attack around it.
Because then it's his only unit.
Or he
in
could like
Tarkentown.
McClunky it or something.
No,
I suppose.
Tarkentown. All he has to do is play something.
But it's still 2 action. Oh, I see. Tarkentown would have wiped it out. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. You're right. You're right. I get it.
All right, so we're stealing the Saboteur guy.
So
now we have
he
Big Boy
played-
Devastator.
He played the Sentinel and then sacked it with Palpatine to put a damage on
On the guy he wants to steal.
Zuckuss.
So that guy will attack first.
Just so you can make sure. That's not Zuckuss. That's Forlom.
Forlom. Okay.
No, that is Zuckuss. My apologies. Yep, that's definitely Zuckuss. Hunter already down to 12.
Big fatties are about to come out, though.
I mean, he's got a
One,
Sentinel in his hand.
2, 3, 4.
There's no
5.
point in rushing the steal now. There we go. Okay.
And that's just Boba food.
It certainly can be. Now he's gonna make the steal as Cad deploys. So both leaders coming onto the board.
So we're gonna get damage on. We'll just get waylaid, bounced.
He's gonna waylay Zuckuss. No. Change of heart.
Change of heart. Okay.
He's gonna change of heart on Zuckuss.
Doesn't really do anything though, because it's. I mean, unless he has
Yeah,
a way
it
to
does.
sacrifice him.
He keeps it.
Why would he keep it? Oh, returns to its owner.
Yes.
Attempted Sentinel.
Then the owner takes control of it.
Okay.
So change of heart literally just spits in Palpatine's face like, I don't care.
Yeah.
So the Palp flip going to be very inconsequential this round,
I'm gonna
or this
attack
game.
Zuckuss, sack Sentinel. Extra sack Sentinel. Because I have to make that go through. Actually, I'll kill Boba.
Okay, Palp's going to kill Boba here. Clear up the board a little bit. Hunter's hand is actually really good.
He's just got to get it all
He's
out.
got to get the resources to get onto the board.
Overwhelming barrage.
He's sitting on an
pretty
OB,
good.
a Devastator, a Reinforcement Walker. Like he's got great cards.
I guess that's what he was playing for last time. Was the Devastator draw?
Maybe he's still a resource shy right now. He's on. This is the 9 resource round for him. As Zuckuss is just.
No, I'm talking about last
5.
game. I was wondering why he was leaving the air so open.
Yeah, Zuckuss is just destroying him here.
He can end it with.
Actually,
Palp can kill Zuckuss.
yeah, Zuckuss. I was like, how did Zuckuss do that? Zuckuss is Saboteur. That's why.
Right.
Because the guard is Sentinel, but it doesn't matter.
That does what? 6, so 5 and 1.
OB's going to clean him up, but the damage has been done. Zuckuss has put 12 unanswered on the base all by himself. Hunter way behind here in game 2. After the way Hunter manhandled that Kira deck earlier, I was not expecting the match to go like this.
How many resources do you have left? 4.
A lot of good plays out of Lee. Lee's had some.
Not even unquestionably. Lee's playing this match incredibly well. And that sideboard choices, I'm sure the Change of Heart is a sideboard card for him.
Just for this.
Precisely. That was a bomb play because he got 6 more damage out of it. Four for a jetpack on Cad.
Not really going to do all that much.
All right, so we're going to
So he just threw
ambush
a
the course
dude.
guard in.
He just threw a dude to get rid of the shield.
Yeah.
That 2 damage with the Cad Bane.
Punishing 1. And 2 more damage from Cad.
X1.
Has to pretty much go to Palpatine here.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do.
Or-
Actually,
you got to go 4 to base here, right? Like, because his play, Hunter wants to take the initiative.
Okay, he goes 3 to base with the Gamorrean.
Okay. We'll swing.
Oh, we got a claim there.
Kill, kill.
Does 40. Correct. Okay. Pass.
Why did the
Okay.
Gamorrean die?
Oh,
because he sacrificed him.
So remember what
I got it.
Palpatine does.
I forgot
right?
his ability. Yeah.
Yep.
He-
Palpatine deals that
sacrif-
extra point of damage, which is enough, which is all that Cad needs. All that he needs to get through Cad's health there.
The Hunter's looking for this Devastator play here.
Now's the time. He needs to get it out early, but I missed that the initiative changed here. See, he's 100%. Oh, no. How interesting. Okay, he's going to ping and get rid of Palpatine, but I feel like it's going to cost him a little bit. Now, that shielded smuggler is a real irritant, though. Because the 10
Now he's trying to
damage from the
decide.
Devastator just slams against
It's
the
just
shield.
3 points from the Devastator. He's trying to decide: do we do the Devastator? Or do we? Because if he plays the Walker, he's
Play the
going to
Walker
get the
and
heal. He's going to heal, and then the Walker's out. I think you just play the Walker here. You just play the Walker.
Yep.
Take the net
Take the heal. Yep.
here. Put your 3 damage back on. Claim.
He's sitting on 2 overwhelming barrages and a Devastator. Like, his hand is absolutely lit.
He needs something fun to get with the Devastator, not.
What did Hunter do there? Did he pass? Lee swung in with punishing 1. Put the 3 damage back. Okay, he's going to bounce with McClunky here. Put 3 on the Walker.
Now I think Hunter maybe claims. He's just going to replay the guy.
I think maybe Hunter did claim and they haven't moved the token because Lee just seems to be just
Doing his
taking
thing.
actions here.
And that's your play for the Devastator.
You 100% start open the next round with a Devastator when the time comes. Devastator can't hit the tie, but Devastator's a Sentinel, so the tie
He's a
can't get
Sentinel.
around him. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Hunter's on the button here. They just didn't move the token.
Fair enough.
Okay,
That happens.
I'll take care of it. We have it right on the screen. It's wrong on the table, kids.
Here comes Big Fat Daddy. Although if he has a cat, it's just going to steal it.
I mean, could be. But there it is. So the Devastator's going to wipe out Punishing 1 and stand in the way of the tie Sentinel.
Don't see a
Tie-
Cad Bane
tie
in the
Bane.
other hand.
Say what?
I don't see Cad Bane in the other hand. I see a
Doesn't look like it. And then, I mean, 100% Hunter's next action is to swing in with the Walker and get some healing going.
Mm-hmm.
Chat pointing out he might be playing Breaking In. There's a million ways that Cad Red can play around a Sentinel, but the question he does.
he
have
did
it.
have the Cad.
He did have
He's
it.
taken both of them. Oh, that's gross.
God, that is brutal. No, he can't steal the Devastator because it's too powerful. He can't steal the Walker.
Right on. Okay.
Okay, so let's get back and make sure we show this correctly. So there's the play. Cad steals the Walker. Now
He's got another Devastator. What is that? That's
just drew another
Devastator. So
and he's got a Vader. I mean, the OB is going to be the play here. He's going to get his Walker back.
But the Walker's not going to make him any life here.
No, it's not this round. But
yeah, the Overwhelming Barrage is a good play here. And he's at
I think
10,
you
11,
go
12.
ahead
He should
and
be at
OB
12, so
and
he'll
just
have
get rid
7
of Cad.
left to do
I mean, that's
something.
what I would do because the Devastator has Overwhelm.
Yeah.
So you just step on the TIE Fighter and punch it all through to the base. Yep. Love this
Smush.
play.
All right, so Lee is over there. How is he going to – now, he did a lot of damage, but I'm not seeing how he's going to get there from here.
So now the 12-12 Devastator stands in space, daring Lee to do something about it.
Lee is
Goodness.
actually almost there. He's got a
surprise strike.
got to keep something on the board for that, though. Yeah, he's got
Okay, he's got a Raider. That's going to put
the Raider's
2
going
on
to
the
put him
base
to 21.
and 2 on the Devastator. Oh no, he hasn't declared it. He can put 2 anywhere he wants.
Right, he put him on
He's
the
got 2 of the
Devastator.
units.
Yeah,
He does go Devastator.
but now Devastator's going to.
I'm not gonna lie. If I'm Hunter, I just stop mashing my stuff, guys.
So you need to do
Yeah.
22.
So
You know what? If I'm Hunter there, I might just attack.
Yeah,
I don't
10 overwhelm from that attack. Brutal.
Right, he has 10 overwhelm on that attack. If he had just hit for 12, then it would take one shot from that Devastator. All he has to do is claim and hit for 10 and win. So
In other words, if he just gone straight to base.
if he just gone straight to base and relied on the Sentinel part of it,
well,
Waylay
the
kills
Raider
you.
can't kill him.
Huh?
Even after the OB dies out, the Raider cannot kill Devastator. He'll have
Sure.
to. The punishing strike will have to do it.
Sure, but if
see what you're
Hunter
saying,
hits the base for 12 there, he's
Yeah.
at 15, he's got 10 health left, he claims and hits for 10, and then this game is over.
Yep. Well, that's not the line of play that we got here.
Just get the McClunky off. 3
Yeah,
here.
we're gonna do 3 there.
Okay.
Back here.
Got a McClunky again. He's got to fight his way through this Devastator. And then he's going to Tarkin Town it. Now Hunter needs to claim again.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, you found that.
If he hasn't already, he already has. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, he's sitting on number 2 in his hand. You start the round with that. I think you wipe out the.
You still have the 3 from healing, the 3
you're gonna
healing
get
from the Walker.
yeah. You're going to lose 2 when the Raider dies, but I think you still go ahead and do it anyway. Pretty much have to.
Okay, so
2 to base and 2 to the Walker.
this is why they're better than me.
2 to the base.
I think Hunter saw well, then he wouldn't have had enough to do it. He would have attacked into it. Never mind.
2 to the base, guys.
Yep, 2 to the Walker. Okay. What are we doing here? Change of heart on the
Oh, that got him.
On the Walker.
That
Look
got
at
him.
This. He's got 2 change of hearts in there. Burned twice in one game by this card.
I love that card.
Oh,
I don't think Hunter has an out.
brutal.
You heal 3.
So I thought maybe you attack.
I think Lee's got it now. Yeah, I was like, I thought Hunter was going to find a way back until that moment.
maybe
Brutal.
that's.
Yeah, you had me.
I mean,
Brutal.
he showed you the change of heart in the last game.
No, it was in this earlier this game.
Was earlier this game?
This game. That Zuckus play was earlier this game.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, for sure.
But he showed it to you, so you keep that. I mean, obviously, this is
Wow.
really high level stuff. I probably wouldn't have thought about it in the moment that he has another one.
What a matchup.
But
well,
maybe you attack immediately with
Testing.
the Walker. Well, I guess he could have changed the heart of the 10 drop.
he could have. That's the thing, right?
But
Either
it would have
way,
been
you end up stealing.
Tapped.
Yeah, that's the trick. I mean, I don't know. It is
See?
what it is.
This is why you attack the base for 12.
I think if you went back and watched the replay, there might have been a line for Hunter to find his way through game 2 there, like you were pointing out. Like instead of stepping on the Phantom, he could have gone to base. If he claims, the Phantom's going to swing in and deal 4 to the Devastator, and then they're going to Tarkin Town, and the Devastator's going to die anyway. And he doesn't have the resources to play another one, so the turn sort of ends up, I think, in a very similar position.
Yeah, but
He did have a surprise strike in hand, Chad is pointing out. I did see that. So that was really. I mean, Lee had outs, but he had to find them and sequence them in the right order, and that change of heart was just the backbreaker at the end. Well done by both players. Great match. Well, the good news for Lee is that definitely secures him a spot in the top 8. We'll have the opportunity to see him again. I'm not sure what our top 8 matches are going to look like in terms of which one we're going to get on camera. But that's it. Swiss is over now. No more Swiss coverage. We were down to 2 undefeateds.
Now, good old
coming into this
American
round.
coverage.
Say what?
Now, good old American coverage. No more of this Swiss crap we've been doing.
Regular old American coverage. I love it. It was a brilliant play by Lee. I completely agree. And welcome, John. Okay, so we will.